Food, shelter, and security are referred to as basic human needs. Food is essential for every human, as no human being can survive for long without food. Consuming healthy food provides all the required human nutrients for growth and development and improves one's health. In view of this, the World Food Day is celebrated annually on the 16th of October to appreciate amazing food consumed, but also aims at tackling world hunger. In a chat with some residents of Lagos, they had their opinion on how the inflation of food prices has affected eating habits of consumers, considering affordability.
Affected everything because now everybody eats what they see because there is no money. So those that eat like 4 times, 5 times now, you have to minimize, maybe it's in the morning and in the night. Everything is now cost. We can't eat the way we eat before again. Even most people prefer to buy junks. Like me now, sometimes I do cook gas now. In the morning, I prefer to eat beverage. Maybe I just cook at night, in the afternoon, wherever I find myself out, I just buy whatever I see there and it's maybe gala. Then in the evening, I cook. That's the only time I cook food that we eat at home.
These of things is really because now when you go to the market, maybe your intention is to buy, let's say you want to buy meat 2,000 naira, and when you go there you see the size of meat 2,000 naira, you think of an alternative. And the alternative usually used to be fish. Even the price of fish now is something else. So the price of everything has really gone up.
The so-called healthy foods are quite expensive nowadays. I mean, because if you're asked to balance diet, you have to eat probably meat in the morning, protein in the morning, carbohydrates, and you have to take a lot of fruits too. But fruits are really expensive in the market now because of inflation. So, I mean, healthy food is not really affordable for the average Nigerian.
The price actually make things cost, because if I should get a basket of tomatoes for 10k and I can get it now for 15k, I have to actually cut the food I eat. So instead of me getting a fresh tomatoes, I insist of getting maybe half spoiled one because of the increase of the price, and I have to cut my coat according to my size because my salary is not increasing, but the inflation of the prices of food are increasing.
They also express their views on how consumers find it difficult to afford healthy meals, making them eat whatever comes their way.
They're saying that when the desirable is not available, the available becomes the desirable. So if what you really want to eat now, let's say you want to eat chicken, and you check the price, all you have, okay, let's do it like this. Salary did not really increase. And the price of things keep going up every day, every second. Because if you buy today, as you go back, you won't get it to buy at that price. So a family that normally they buy a carton of chicken, but now maybe they buy quarter. So how do you want it to spread around?
Nigeria earns less than 500 naira a day. And we know that food before you can get something substantial in the market now, you have close to like 2,000 naira. Yes, so people find it very hard to, assess good food.
Healthy food, I actually appeal that people should actually plant some things. We have people who have spaces, especially the vegetables. We see people plant vegetables in the swampy area because of the global warming issues. So if you have, even though you don't have land, you can have that lands that are not used. We can actually use them as agriculture.
Speaking further, they spoke on the effects of food on the mental health of an individual.
Now all we eat is carbohydrates. Most people just eat maybe in the morning bread. Afternoon you drink garri. In the evening you are eating semo, so that your tummy will be fit the next day. We are still all eating the same thing, so it's affecting most people, especially children now. See them drinking garri morning, afternoon, and eating back. It's affecting us. We need food that will change. Even price of fruits now. In fact, yesterday I wanted to buy fruits. I see that it's even watermelon 100 now. It's now like 200 now. So it has affected everything we do. It's affecting our mental health. So it's better the nation should just do something to it.
It affects you negatively. Let's take children for example. A child that is not well fed, how does the child assimilate in the school? Even as an adult, if you don't eat, it makes you weak. Because the only thing you can think of at that very time is, I am hungry. And when you are hungry, you can't really reason very well.
Yes, our brain actually needs food to function. Okay, just like myself, I do a lot of creativity. I mean, creative, what do you call it? I go through a lot of creative processes, and it uses a lot of my brain power. And when I'm down, I need sugar. Okay, literally, yes, I need sugar. And when I don't get that, I'm less productive, literally. So it does affect mental health sometimes.
It actually needs good food, like fresh food. But because of the chemical actually included into the food, like from the insect, from the farmers, they want the food, their food, so actually the vegetables to be healthy and look good. But we don't do the natural way. Instead, we include chemicals to it. So when it gets to the retailers, those ones, so they actually preserve the food also to actually add another chemical too. We're actually consuming chemical. In our 21st century, the chemical we consume is even more. That's why we have our lifespan is actually reducing. So maybe we'll appeal to those in charge of foodstuffs or checking them like NAFDAC or other agencies.
It has been discovered that eating organic food that is as close as possible to the way nature made it can make a huge difference to the way we think, feel, and look. The hike in food prices and other commodities across the country has further increased the rate of inflation in Nigeria. And as a result of this, food consumed by many individuals cannot be described as healthy, as they consume what can be afforded, which in turn poses a risk to mental health and well-being. From Lagos, Ololade Oke reporting for KAFTAN TV.